Hello, and welcome back.
Dave, where's our destination today?
Maybe Broken Hill. Hopefully Broken Hill.
That's a positive attitude. It's Broken Hill, Dave.
Okay, we're going to Broken Hill today, Sean.
Good.
Yeah.
Via?
We're definitely going via Milparinka, and then we might be going straight down the main road, depending on what time we get there, or we might cut 100 k's west, back the direction we came, to get to the border fence and follow that down.
Okay, that sounds like a long way that way.
It's a lot longer. It'll be one of the longest days we've done so far.
Good way to talk me into it. Thanks, Dave. Go team.
Let's go, Sean.
It's a bit cold this morning, Dave.
It is a bit.
Can you find us some hot breakfast, please?
Yes. They might even have it here.
Good thinking. I like the way you think.
We don't have to ride in it any more cold weather.
Yeah. No more riding before 10 a.m. I thought I told you that.
No, sorry, Sean.
Well, we made it.
We made it to breakfast.
Yeah.
Oh,
perfect.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, should we have a look at the map and replan the ride that we really don't want to do?
Yes, the ride back home.
Yeah. I think we've looked at this page about 15 times in the last 24 hours.
And we still haven't come up with a...
Commitment.
No. There's the scenic way, which is long.
Well, yeah, it's at least 100-something kilometre backtrack.
Yeah.
Before we even start. And then there's the soft, smooth way.
Oh, stop teasing me, Dave. Stop teasing me. We're back on the road again. That was Tippabara. Now, you could say we're being a little soft. We're actually on the tar and we're heading back home. It's been an awesome ride, a big adventure. We had plans for a big day today. We're going to leave that for another time. We just can't do it justice. It'll be rushed. So we'll come back. Now let's do some tar. Broken Hill, here we come! Couldn't help ourselves, we're just doing a little dirt detour to the town of Milparinka just to check it out. So that and the fact it's freezing cold on the highway early in the morning. So let's check out this place. What do we have here, Dave?
It's a can.
What's a can? A pile of rocks?
Correct.
Okay.
This is actually a contemporary sculpture by Jeff Domain, directed 2003. It's not a historical artifact.
Okay, so you've tricked me.
Well, he's tricked me.
Okay.
The lie continues.
Okay. For you artsy types, this is a can.
Yeah, that's a can.
We had a few cans last night, Dave.
Yeah, a couple.
Let's continue on.
What's that?
Historic Milparinka, first town of the Albert Goldfields. Wow, let's see what we got here. Wow, that's cool. See if I can read it from here. Welcome to Milparinka Commercial Bank. In 1881, the Commercial Banking Company of Sydney Limited opened a bank on this site, as well as another in Tippabara. Wow. Must have been doing all right, the goldfields out here. They got a bank. Look who it is. If it isn't Geriatrics on tour. How you going, boys?
Very good, very good.
We needed your camera. We'd been in the civilization for a couple of days.
Yeah.
And now the boys cut loose a bit.
Oh. These fellas have been following us for how many days since the Simpson desert?
Hang on, who's following who?
Dave, we've already come this far. How good's that?
Yeah, that's good, Sean.
We're really on top of it today.
Let's see if we can find a campsite.
Yeah. Dave, some people say you've got steel balls for riding the 990 across the French line with all that weight.
That's where all the weight's from, Sean.
Ah.
These are probably worth a bit, Sean.
The old shearers, hand shears.
Yeah, surely. You've got to hang on to it.
Here we are checking out all the old mining and farm equipment from back in the day. So much history out here. So, Jock, this is just like the one you built when you were a boy.
Yes.
How cool is this? It's the old lockup, the old police station. Here's the old cells. Now giving a bit of history about the schools in the area. But how cool is that? The old cell building is still here. You can see the bars up there. The door's just a wooden door with some steel bolted through it. It's still sitting there. How cool is that? A little museum here about flying doctors. Still using them today. What a great service. Wow, this is cool. This is actually, this chain we're looking at here, that's a 100-link chain. It's a surveyor's chain. It says they're made up of 100 links marked with marked rods, 10. So these chains measure, that's how they measure distance and how they surveyed the lands and surveyed the borders for, you know, the states and things like that. So one chain, 22 yards, 100 links, 66 feet. I've always wanted to see one of these. Wonder what they look like, and here it is. This building here has got the history of Charles Sturt and his expeditions through the Australian outback in search of the inland sea. I didn't really know the history that well, but it turns out that he was very optimistic, actually took a boat with him that he hoped to launch into the sea when he found it. Of course, we know that never happened. See you later. You too. Alright. We're leaving that gorgeous little piece of history. And back on the road we go. Broken Hill, here we come. That car's going. Oh, this could be the last piece of dirt. Dave, that's quite picturesque.
Isn't it?
That's awesome. Take a photograph, please.
I might get out my watercolour set.
Yeah, make it so. Another little excursion off-road. Oh yeah, here it is. Eliza's grave. To the memory of Eliza Kennedy, who died 6th of January 1886, aged 32 years. Her charity covereth a multitude of sins. David and I were just saying how we miss our sand riding. So we've come to check out this lake out here, but I don't think there's any water in it. It's really just an excuse so we can ride on some sand again. Dave, there's no water in my lake.
A little dry.
Yeah, it's funny, on the other side of the road there was a massive lake.
Yeah.
Oh well. Dave having some fun on the big KTM. Dave and I just reliving the enjoyment of our Simpson trip on the last bit of sand we found. Back to the road. That was a bit of fun. I wanted to show you this. So this is actually the road to Broken Hill, but also doubles as an emergency airstrip. So check this out. CRF 300 has now landed. Ooh, wait. Pack Saddle Roadhouse, our saviour from the boring road.
Unfortunately, this brings us to the end of the video series. The rest of the ride was just tar transport the whole way home. It was a great adventure, and I'd like to thank you all for following our journey. I'd like to thank Dave too for putting up with me. 5,000 kilometres was the total distance, with just over half of it being off-road, as highlighted in this series. I didn't want to bore you with thousands of transport kilometres, so I've left that part of the ride out. We're already planning many future rides around the country, and maybe even further. If you've enjoyed the series, please subscribe to the channel and show some support. For those of you that have already subscribed, thank you very much. It's really appreciated to see all the support this channel's getting. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.